Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be here tonight with my big brother.
Good evening. We're honored to join you tonight at Sidewalks of New York. I was matched with my own big brother in California when I was 11 years old, and my big Steve became like a father to me, teaching me the importance of perseverance and a strong work ethic. Steve was a huge part of my life, and we were very close for 12 years. Sadly, he passed away in 2010, but his selflessness and his commitment to public service inspired me to honor his legacy by mentoring. So when I joined TD Bank, I also joined the Workplace Mentoring Program.
Matt has been an amazing big to me. Every time we're together, we're always smiling and laughing. Matt's optimistic attitude has helped me to have a positive outlook on life. Plus, he always has a joke ready to make me laugh.
I mean, they're basically dad jokes, but I love that you find them funny. You know, I have to say, Johnathan impresses me each time we meet. He's one of the smartest and most driven young people I've met.
I'm currently a junior, and after high school, I plan on attending college to double major in computer science and game design. Matt has played a big role in helping me plan for my future. He believes in me, he motivates me to remain on track, excel in school, and work hard to achieve my goals.
I'm proud of you, Johnathan. I know you're going to achieve great success, and I can't wait to continue to watch you grow. And you know, and I think my girlfriend will attest, I'll definitely be playing those video games you design.
Thanks, Matt.
Although now I'm the big, I continue to learn from my little. Johnathan has helped me gain a bunch of new perspectives, and I know that my big, Steve, is proud of our achievements together. This program, as you all know, is so impactful for youth and their mentors. And I'm proud to work for a company that provides me and my colleagues with an opportunity to make a difference outside of our daily routines.
Now we're excited to introduce an individual who is a true champion to this initiative.
Greg Braca is president and CEO of TD Bank. He has 30 years of banking experience and has been a member of the bank's senior leadership team since 2002.
In addition to his professional endeavors, Greg devotes much of his time to giving back. He joined the Board of Trustees at Big Brothers Big Sisters in 2015, and since then, he's worked to expand TD Bank's partnership with the organization.
Greg ensures that TD Bank has a presence at all Big Brothers Big Sisters events, and he has personally worked to recruit more bigs himself.
TD Bank has been a corporate partner for 5 years, and the workplace program has served more than 54 students. Greg joins programs each year to meet littles, and he has helped us all gain valuable experiences by offering himself as a resource. I'm grateful to look up to and learn from individuals who have accomplished so much and are also invested in helping young people succeed.
That is why we are so proud to present Greg with a corporate award.
Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Braca.
Well done. Great job. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. All right. Come on. Matthew and Johnathan, how about that? This is why we're all here. It's all about that right there, and more about these two in a minute. But first, let me just say good evening, and thank you all for being here this evening and spending some time with us. This is certainly the flagship program for Big Brothers Big Sisters of New York, and your support really does enable all kinds of great activity like this to take place in this wonderful city. First, before I just make a couple of brief comments, I'm going to keep this moving on, is that I do want to just congratulate Leslie and Curtis as two other honorees here this evening, and I want to thank them both very much for their engagement here tonight as well. I think they pretty much covered it here about my involvement with Big Brothers, but just a few words. I've been involved with Big Brothers of New York, Big Brothers Big Sisters for over 15 years now, and we started off in a fairly small way with one of the programs that one of the fundraisers that still goes on today, the Accountants and Bankers Reception. that we still do, and it's coming up next month as well, and we always get a great turnout. And more, it was very clear to me and our organization that this organization just does something fundamentally that's awesome for our great city. What could be a better endeavor than to spend time developing and mentoring the youth of our city and put an investment like that back in this town? So it was just terrific stuff. I did join the board a few years ago, but more importantly, it's the after-school program that we launched. This is going to be our 5th year now, and we started with one program for 15 kids after school at TD. And it wasn't only great for the kids and to see firsthand and to be partnered up with a mentor, but it's great for our own young professionals. And I would encourage businesses in this room that haven't thought about it seriously to think about getting engaged, because it's a great way for your own folks to find a dedicated time and way to give back that's in a very, very structured way. And Big Brothers Big Sisters really does a lot of the heavy lifting. We've now expanded to 2 programs, and I'm not challenging my team too hard. There's so many of them here tonight, but I think, before we know it, we'll be up to 3 programs in New York at TD. In addition to the things that we've done, I think it's great. We've also now launched, in other cities. We have a great footprint from Maine down to Florida and really a wide swath of the U.S., and we're now doing things like this with Big Brothers Big Sisters in various cities around the country. So it's been fantastic. I want to call out 2 individuals that have really taken on their shoulders the after-school program, Audrey Mayen and Karen Mucci. They've just done incredible work for us. In addition, I know all of the bigs for TD stood up here today earlier, but I want to thank them for their time and energy, because that's on top of their day job. So it's been a great program. I'm glad, the primary reason here tonight, we raised a whole lot of money for just an unbelievable cause. And now I want to come back to these 2. I had a chance to get Matthew. And by the way, Matthew mentioned he's part of TD. He's part of my gang, and he wears the TD shield. But I got to have Matthew come in along with Johnathan and to meet Johnathan the week before last. And just to hear this story, I mean, what a cool story. Matthew was a little himself, was engaged, and now is giving back as a big, as an executive for TD Bank. And Johnathan, Johnathan and I got to know each other a little bit, and all the things that you want to take on, he and I share something in common. We're both from the Bronx originally, and I know we're going to have great things out of Johnathan and his, in the coming years in his schoolwork and certainly well after. Thank you very much on behalf of all of us at TD. It's great to be here. It's great to take this on, and thank you for your support tonight.